What up, YouTube? G4 Elite here once again, back with another video for you guys. And today's topic will be on anime that were good, but they had these weird, somewhat unsatisfying endings. You know, just to me anyway, the endings were somewhat unsatisfying. But that's, like I said, good anime though. And this is only a part one because there's a lot of anime that I felt that way about. You know, so let's hop into the list. First anime is Samurai Champloo. Samurai Champloo was one of my favorite animes ever. As you can see, I love Nudibe's tracks. I love the scores for it. I love everything about this anime. But after they found the Sunflower Samurai, after they achieved their objective, it kind of felt like, you know, and they all parted ways. You know, and that was weird to me. I felt kind of hollow after that. I felt like after everything that these three done been through, Fu, Mugen, and Jean, after everything they done been through, they kind of would be like family. They want to travel together now. You know, they kind of developed a fellowship between each other. You know, after having all these adventures together, and when they did, all three of them just went in separate directions and parted ways, you know, kind of felt kind of hollow to me. Kind of felt like, damn, left a bad taste in my mouth. Like, well, that's kind of sad, you know. It just really kind of felt unsatisfying to me. So Samurai Champloo is one of them. Another one is Cowboy Bebop. After that epic fight between Spike and Vicious, you know, where he slashed Spike's stomach and Spike shoot him, and they we all remember that epic scene where he walks down the steps and says bang, and then he drops down on the stairs, and they cut away all the way till it gets to the stars. And if y'all remember in the series, they say when a star fades away, it means a warrior has passed on and shit. You know, but as y'all remember, they only show one star disappear. So it kind of leaves you wondering, whose star was that? Was that Vicious star or was that Spike star? One of them died, one of them died, one of them lived. You know, and they kind of leave you to decide. You know, I really wanted to know, did Spike survive that shit? You know, did Spike survive that? It would be pretty, I don't know. I feel like it would have made the story better if it was Spike. But I feel like it would be sad if Vicious still lived after that shit, you know. Like I said, another one that left kind of a weird taste in my mouth. Another ending that, well, this ending wasn't too bad, but I'm talking about Estriad. This ending wasn't too bad. We finally had the final fight between Kazuma and Ryuho, which is still one of my favorite fights in anime history altogether. You know, it's unbelievable how underrated Estriad is. You know, I bring this anime up to a lot of people, and people be like, oh, I never seen it and shit. You know, and it's kind of unbelievable that so many people don't slept on this shit. But like I said, after their fight, you see Kazuma raise his hand in the air and clench his fist. So you kind of have to guess that Kazuma won that fight between him against Ryuho. But I would have loved to see what happened after that fight. Like, what happens after that? Another anime is kind of recent, but Sword Art Online. You know, that ending was very weird and unsatisfying for me. You know, a lot of people like the ending. I kind of didn't. I feel like for a series like that, less would have been more. Like, I would have liked it if it would have cut off at episode 14, when he finally got out of Sword Art Online. He's slowly walking away. He walks into the light, you know, and we left to assume that he's going off into the real world now, and he's going to get back into normal society and shit like that. I would have preferred that ending somewhat a little bit mysterious, kind of, and the series was based about Sword Art Online, and then as soon as he get out, the series is over. You know, because that's what the series is called. You know, I felt like I didn't really want to see the outside world, and I didn't like the second part of the series at all. You know, the Alpine Online. I did not like that. The fairy shit, I didn't like it. I didn't like that ending the way they did it. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad ending. I'm saying it was a logical ending. It was a very much a logical ending, but my own preference, I would have wanted to see it end at episode 14 with him finally getting out of Sword Art Online and him walking away, and we assuming that he's going back to try to fit back into society and shit. You know, like I said, I would have loved that. But, you know, that's just me though. Another anime is Gurren Lagann. Gurren Lagann definitely had a unsatisfying ending to me, you know. After he saved the fucking world and shit, after he do something so fucking spectacular, have all of this power and do all these amazing things, you would think his future would be bright. You would think he would have somewhat of, you would think Simon would have somewhat of an amazing future. But nah, that nigga becomes like a homeless hermit type of nigga. Like, what the fuck was that? You know, he becomes like a like all by himself. He don't have no one now, and it was kind of sad to see. It was kind of fucking sad to see. I didn't like seeing Simon's story end like that, on that note, with him like that, you know, but like I said, it's still an amazing fucking series. I just wish he got more from more than he got after what he put in, you know, so that's all I'm saying. But anyways, this is just part one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You can hit me down in the comments down below. Tell me about anime that you thought had a very weird ending, you know. So hit me down in the comments down below. Subscribe to my channel for more discussions like this one. G4 Later here, signing off, and thank you guys for watching.